One coming to you once again with his live hangout. Before anyone gets here, I just want to say that tomorrow I'm going to have my face reveal. So for those individuals who want to see what I look like, I got some important announcements to make tomorrow, Saturday at 12 o'clock noon. I will have my face reveal. So you guys get ready for that. Besides that, for you guys who are clicking on this video after the fact, it's gonna be about weird Halloween stories. Now, they don't have to be ghost stories. They can be just interesting, messed up kinds of stories. I personally never had any weird ghost stories on Halloween. If I did, I would have shared it ages ago, before when I was making my Halloween special videos. So I did have some really weird encounters, though, during Halloween. I can just tell you some interesting facts, and then I'll probably talk about that for a while, maybe 20 minutes or so, and then we'll invite people, our viewers, in here, and they can share their stories as well about weird Halloween experiences. Please, guys, try to keep it, if anyone's listening right now, try to keep it as Halloween themed as possible, because I kind of looked at previous hangouts that we did together, and a lot of times we got derailed into totally something different. We started talking about ghost sex when we were supposed to talk about aliens. Like, it's just fucking it messed up kind of thing. So I don't want that to necessarily happen this time. So hopefully you guys will try to keep it on point this time. So yeah, there was a couple of people in here right now. I'll wait for a while. I'll talk for a bit, about 15 to 20 minutes, and then I'll start posting the link, and then people can start coming in to chat, kind of thing. So personally, when I was a kid, I loved Halloween. Like, Halloween was my thing, you know what I mean? And this was when I was like super young. I was really obsessed with being two things on Halloween: Spider-Man and a vampire. I used to love being a vampire. I thought vampires were the coolest thing. I would force my parents to buy me those like plastic fangs, and then I would put it on me, and then I would pretend to be a vampire. But then what happened was, because those fangs were cheaply made, because my dad's not going to buy like, $20 fangs for me. They were pretty cheap. They scraped my mouth, and I got an infection because how bad. And the thing was, because it kept on coming off, and there was like all this saliva, but I was like freaking 8 years old, and then I was trying to keep it in for the whole day, kind of thing. I just kept shoving it in my mouth. I'm like, get in there! Like, I was this close to like gluing it to my teeth, right? That's how hardcore I wanted to be a friggin' like vampire. So of course it ended up being scraping the shit out of my mouth, and then I got like some kind of infection, and then like my parents were like, oh no, you're not gonna be like a vampire next year, not to think of something else. And my new obsession was being Spider-Man, which I was like 3 years in a row. I don't know why. Like, this was like way before the movies came out. The Tobey Maguire movies came out, and I don't know why I was so obsessed with Spider-Man. Like, I really had no idea, but I was totally like obsessed. I was always wishing like for me to actually have the thing where you can shoot webs and stuff, but that never existed back in the day. I think they had a toy like that, but my parents wouldn't let me get it. So yeah, those were my obsessions as a kid. One weird story about Halloween when I was a kid was I was basically like a kid, and we were like family friends with like a lot of other kids, and then I was kind of like family friends with like these groups of siblings, kind of thing, and we were all like hang out and stuff. So for Halloween, we would go out trick-or-treating together, and I was like also like 8 or 9 during this time. And they had like one brother and 2 sisters, and I was basically the brother for that year. Didn't like, he was like older than the rest of us. He didn't want to go for Halloween. He stayed at home, and I went with the 2 sisters. And then when I went to people's door, everybody thought I was the brother. So everyone kept giving me so much candy, because they thought I was like, the kid they've been seeing around the neighborhood, because I was like wearing a monkey mask. Like, I was really obsessed with being a monkey. as well for some reason. Like I just no freaking idea why. So that happened for like the longest time, and I was super happy. They kept on like imagine the kids called like Jonathan. Hey Jonathan, like just you want it's Jonathan, that sweet boy that lives at 512. Here's like 50 candies or something, and I'm like, oh Jesus Christ, like I should rename myself to Jonathan. Like that's like the thing that happened. But when I was a kid, I kind of got like weirded out by that, but it's not necessarily like a weird experience. Um, the more memorable recent Halloween experience I had has to go definitely all the way to college, because for my teen years I didn't really do Halloween. Like you just get to that point where it's like before the parties, but then it's after the fact. Like if you go trick or treating, it's kind of gets embarrassing. Like you're just like like really tall by then, like you're like 14, 15, and then you go to like your neighbor's door like, oh, trick or treat, and then you're just like a man, and it just gets really weird. So I didn't do that for the longest time. Actually, I just basically went and did my thing. I stayed home during Halloween during that time, and handed out candy to kids. That's basically what we did. Because you can't go out trick or treating, but you had to look kind of like trying to look cool, have an image. Yeah, man, I just gave out candy. I was still part of it, really, and it was during college that my next Halloween story happened. Basically, it was college days, and one thing about college is that every season they'll have like a party. And then Halloween was a great season for people to, for the girls to dress up, yeah. And then for the guys to just go get drunk and stuff like that. So I did that for my first year at college. We lived at residence, and I didn't because we had so many parties during that time. I make myself sound so old, but I mean, this is only like 2 years ago. So I was basically there, and then like our roommates and all that stuff, we had parties for like every event, right? So this party didn't really seem like a Halloween festive thing. It's just like an excuse to get like smashed, get drunk kind of thing. So I invited my friend from one of my like high school friends over, like a really good friend, and then he was gonna sleep over, and then we were gonna like get drunk together, right? And like when he got to the city I was in, we both realized that we didn't have costumes, and we're like, shit, like we have to have costumes or we'll look like total losers, right? So we go to like the cheapest like Dollarama kind of place, and we're like, shit, we got to get something. And then since I was a teenager, whenever I would kind of have to dress up for Halloween, I would avoid the whole thing where I was going to be like a monster or putting too much shit on, basically, or trying too hard, because it's like that kind of mentality that if I try too hard, it's kind of loserish. Like I don't know how to say it, but maybe I'm just a loser. I don't know. I know, but I always wanted to be something like that's like not trying too hard. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna be a serial killer, right? Because we had like really no time to buy anything, right? We couldn't buy vampire fangs and like a cape or nothing like that. So I basically ended up being a serial killer because all I had to do was dress up in a suit and tie and like have a knife with me or something, like a fake knife, granted, right? And that's basically what I did. I had the knife, and then I had we were at the thrift store. I don't know how to call it. And then I basically had what's it called? I basically had the knife with me, the suit and tie, but I bought like a prosthetic leg, so a plastic leg, and I kind of used that as like my thing. I like kept it behind me, and you're like in the party socializing and shit. And then when some girl was like, "Hey, what are you supposed to be?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm like well, first you're like, well, guess, trying to make conversation, and they're like, I don't know. Are you like a businessman? And you're like, nope. And you like bring out the leg. You're like, well, I'm a serial killer, and then you guys have some laughs. That was basically what I tried to do then, and yeah, it was a fun time actually during that time. I'm trying to find how to get people in here. Like, I am so horrible at this. I swear, like, the first person that comes into this conversation, please just yell at me or something, because I am trying to get people in here, and I don't think I can. Oh, I think I see it. I think I see it. I think I see where everyone is. Hi, everybody. Just had to like end this conversation awkwardly. Hi, everybody. Can we actually go to that place? Jesus Christ. Sweet. Oh, okay, I see the comments now. Okay, I'm playing. All right. Okay. So yes, I'm in. I'm in. Okay, I can see everybody's comments now. Yes. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Let's just get people in here. So okay, let's just end the story. Okay. Fucking So yeah, same night, man. And then my roommate was so pissed. The reason he was pissed was because my idiot friend basically stole his beer, and then he got super pissed, and then he wanted to kick his ass. And I'm like, no, bro, like this is my good friend from high school. And then I was like struggling between my roommate in college and my buddy in high school, and it was like a big thing. And then he wanted to kick his ass, and my friend was sleeping over, and then they wanted to kill each other, and it was not pretty. But I love them both. Okay, that just fucking ends the story. All right. So I see your comments, guys. All right, let's see what we got. I'm gonna answer some of them, and then I'm gonna start having people in here. A vampire. This person called SCC says he wants to be a vampire lawyer. Doesn't everybody want to be a vampire lawyer? Jesus Christ. Watch Horror Studio and be more attractive than me. Yeah, so I'm doing a face reveal tomorrow, guys. For reals. But not on air. And my buddy KingSpook is here. Yeah, I actually talked to KingSpook, and I was like, could you come in here and talk to us? And he's finally here. All right, so KingSpook, if you're listening to this, I'm gonna post the link. You know what? Actually, KingSpook, if you're listening to this, I'm gonna send it to you, and then I'll wait for you to come in. Actually, because I actually want to talk to him about something, and then I'll put it on the public forum for the rest of you guys. No offense, it's just that two creepypasta narrators. So KingSpook, if you're listening to me right now, I sent you the link via your direct message in YouTube. So if you get it, come in. Wait a minute. Hey, KingSpook. I'm gonna KingSpook. I sent link to the discussion. Okay, so he should be coming in. I can tell you guys a funny story of when I was in high school. So in high school, I kind of like avoided everything Halloween, but like give out candies and stuff. I actually went to one Halloween dance in high school. It was so weird. I actually went, and then again, it was the time during I basically didn't want to dress up as anything. I basically dressed up as I was like what? I was like an actor. So I dressed up same shit. I dressed up like in a suit and tie, and I was like, "Oh, guys, I'm like an actor, or I'm a celebrity." I remember like one year I dressed up in like a black leather jacket, and I walked around to my neighbors, and then they're like, "What are you supposed to be?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm like Michael Jackson, like obviously, like whatever." And they're like, "Oh yeah, you do look like Michael Jackson." And I was like, "Yeah, of course I do. Like I have the jacket and everything." So, anyways, Coolish Gal is here. She's another creator, actually. Okay, so I guess I'll just post the link now. Looks like I don't know if KingSpook's coming in here. I wanted to do a one-on-one with him, actually, to talk to him for a bit, but he may not have gotten my message. So I think I'm just gonna put it in the public forum, and then you guys can come in and chat. Okay, so it is in the forum. You guys can start coming in, and please share your Halloween stories, but like just like try not to get derailed, guys. Like fuck, like every time I do this, I'm such a fail. Every time we do this, like somebody talks about something else, and then it just like we just end up talking about ghost sex again. Like I don't want that. Fuck. Like there's a lot of 14-year-old girls that watch my channel and then talk to me. So, oh hey, what's up? Hello, hello. Hi. Hello? Is this KingSpook?
Huh?
Hello, hi. Is this KingSpook?
Yeah, I don't even know what I'm listening to. Oh, hello?
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, if you can just keep the hangout thing like on and everything else off. Is it?
Huh? Yeah, I turned the actual video off.
Wow. Hey, yo. Your real name is. I can see your real name. Is
Where?
that in my control room? So
Oh, probably. I don't know. It's weird. It has two separate accounts for one account for some reason.
do you mind that, or do you want to like change it, or is that okay? Or...
Well, if I don't type anything, I don't think it'll show up.
Okay. Cool. Hey, man. Nice to finally meet you. Damn, man. You actually watch
Yeah.
you actually watch my videos.
hmm
Oh.
Yeah, I watch usually the unedited podcasts more than anything.
Oh, thank
That's
you.
not offensive.
That's really close to me. Like those ones are basically just me talking about anything, stupid stuff.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah. All right. Cool, man. Wow. There's someone else in here with us too, Jolene Rez, but her sound is off, I think.
Yeah, the microphone appears to be muted.
So, King Spook, how does it feel being a horror channel on YouTube?
It's okay, I guess.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yo, man, you have way more subscribers than I do, man. You just gotta give me some tips. How'd you get to 70,000?
I don't even know. I can't watch my videos.
You can't watch your videos. So who do you watch actually on YouTube?
Basically
Horror
just Horror Studio One and basically the newer channels like Lazy Masquerade and Unit 533, I think his name is. He's got a really. I always have to search it up. Unit. I even did a video with him. Okay, it's Unit 522.
Yeah.
It's such a hard name to remember for some reason.
Did you guys all talk about the copyright strike that's going on right now? Like, do you guys?
Well, yeah, but it was just one guy, and he just did it for the one story. But apparently, people are bitching at Lazy Masquerade too. But I think that's just him for some reason, as far as I know. Like, I know some people have been removing all their videos, but I don't know much about that.
I saw that too. Like, some people like they just have like their thank you videos for subscribers on their channel right now. Like everything else is basically like basically gone. Like their most viewed videos and all that stuff, besides subscriber videos and like thank you videos, basically. Like personally, I don't mind that as much though. I think because nobody watches me. So the chances of the guy that I talked about finding my channel and being like, oh my god, he's like, violating my rights and I'm just gonna sue him, like that chance isn't as big for me because I'm so much smaller than Lazy Masquerade and the other guys.
Well, who else has been deleting their videos? Like, I know that.
I think
Stories did.
Yeah, I think like Haunting Stories, this one, B Busta, I think a couple of them, like that whole group of people, I think they have all just been taking down their stuff, like just in case. Because the thing with Lazy Masquerade, I think, was he got one video strike, and then he got one that was like way in the past. So he got two, one from like recently and one from like months ago. So people are like, shit, like this can, go all the way back kind of thing. So
yeah, well, I'd like to see somebody actually take it to court and see what happens. Probably fuck all, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but then I wasn't really that sure.
Yo, what's up?
Yeah.
The thing, Lazy Masquerade, I think, was he got one video strike.
No way, did he?
In the past.
Fucking.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
I think somebody has to mute there.
Yeah, guys, don't have two of them. Like, don't have it playing and then also be talking, because then we had those problems last week too, man. It's just like I was listening to myself talk like 3 times in the session of 5 minutes or something like that. So, guys, please try to mute your stuff or whatever. So, Yeah, there's a bunch of other people here as well. Jolene Reyes, I think, is a YouTuber as well, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I was muted because you said you wanted to talk to King Spook, so
Oh
I
no,
wanted to
no,
stay
yeah.
out.
Oh no, that's no problem. I was just talking to him. Yeah, like we were gonna plan something and stuff. But yeah, you do YouTube videos as well, though, right?
Yeah, I started last month.
Oh, what do you think about the copyright thing? Are you scared or like what?
I don't know because I think he said it was the one with like a stock. It was like a stalker story that got copyrighted, right?
Yeah.
And I can kind of see why they kind of didn't want that out there versus
If they
like
didn't
more
want it
parent.
out there, they shouldn't have put it on a public forum in the
That is
first
true.
place.
But
That is
was
true.
but was the forum specifically made for like that kind of thing?
Well, why would you post it at all if you didn't want people to know about it? Like, at all. It doesn't make sense.
Cause the thing with Reddit is that they can use that however way they want to. Like Reddit can basically make videos out of your story once you post it on their forum. Like once you post something on the internet, I mean, it's like to me it's fair game. Like Jesus, like come on, like it's fair game. Like like you put like a picture, you put a story. It's like the Reddit themselves can use that story as they can basically post that story wherever they want to.
Yeah, don't they make actually like ebooks about the one? What was it? I want to say
Let-
No Sleep.
Let's
That
not
they
make
have.
or no.
Yeah, those ones. One of those ones.
I
They
don't
actually
know.
make ebooks.
Oh, do they? Shit. Okay, then we're kind of taking their share then. They should sue us for that. Yeah, we're taking their cut then. No, I don't know about that, but I'm just saying, in general, it's just why would you even put it on there, kind of thing, right? But I do understand that if it is a stalker story, the chances of me being more pissed is gonna be more.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it could be very personal. It could be me getting stalked and like something like rape or murder, like stuff like that. So why if I see like 20,000 or 30,000 people viewing something that's like my personal story, I might get kind of upset.
Yeah.
But that's why I stray away from those now. I just mostly do ghost stories.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I'm scared to do.
Like I
more
feel
than that.
that people are more like they want more people to know about it. Though they're more like yeah, yo, tell me what's going on. Because most of them that I read are always like something, and then it's like I need help. Can someone please help me? Blah blah blah. So they
Yeah.
want to share it basically for those stories. So that's just my take on the matter. So do you guys have some crazy Halloween stories? That's basically the topic of the day. I'll hopefully get it back into that.
No Halloween stories, just normal stories since a bunch of stuff always happens to me, so.
Oh, are you like more inclined to the supernatural or something like that, or?
Yeah, I'm a medium, so they kind of come to me.
Cool. So they come. Oh shit. You should just start a channel talking about your own experiences then.
I did do one video talking about it. I'm going to do more, I think.
Yeah. Do you have something to share with us? Just one or two, just to keep things going, I guess, or?
Sure, I had something happen to me 2 days ago.
Wow, that's brand spanking new. All right.
I was looking for my conditioner, and I looked everywhere. I couldn't find it, which is weird because I leave it in the shower because I don't walk around with conditioner. But it wasn't in there.
Yeah.
So I had to use the cheaper conditioner, side note. And I was in the shower, and there was a shadow outside of the curtain, and I thought it was my husband who walked in.
Yeah.
And I peeked out, and he wasn't there. There's no one there.
Yeah.
So then I got annoyed, and I was like, "Stop hiding my shit."
Oh, so you knew it wasn't like a person or anything. Like you knew it was supernatural.
Yeah, because it's normal to me. So I was just like, "Stop hiding my stuff."
I actually never really experienced that kind of stuff. Like, the way I live my life is like I'm really far away from like anything that's supernatural.
Mm-hmm.
Like my entire life, I'm barely like I have like 2 experiences. Like if you guys have seen my podcast, like KingSpook seen my podcast, I had like 2 or 3 stories and that's it. Like most of my life has just been like normal, like not with that direction and stuff. But I think in that way, the reason I started the horror channel was because I was so naive to the matter that I wanted to know more about it, and that's why I've always been so interested. It's more like that to me, as opposed to some people that I know, like you or like some other people on YouTube in the horror thing. They're basically like more involved in that whole thing. Like more experiences have happened to them that caused them to start the channel and stuff like that. For me, it was just to narrate stories. Actually, like I really wanted to do fictional stories most of the time. Like I started because I listened to KingSpook Pasta. So he does creepypasta narrations, and that's kind of why I got into it. I wanted to just read stories. But of course, this huge wave of true ghost stories came up, and then everybody started like doing it and stuff. So, like KingSpook started doing it. He has like 25 true ghost stories or something like that.
Yeah, 25 scary true stories.
Like the thing was, I did 23, and then I was like, all right, no one's gonna beat 23, right? And then I see you do 25. And then I was like, ah, damn it. And then I did 26.
Well, all I noticed was the one guy did like, or no, you did 40 too.
No, I did 44. I did 44.
But somebody else did something. I forget who. Might have been Insomniac. Did the exact same thing. Yeah,
he did like 40 something or something. Like
no, he did 25.
25? Because yeah, your stories are so long. Like I watched your video, I think your first 25, and then I was like, dude, like, cause mine, when I do like 20 stories, my stories are super short. Cause I don't know, I'm like kind of afraid that people will get bored or something. But I kept mine super short, and then I saw yours, and yours like worked out really well.
Well, yeah, I've got one coming up with Corpse Husband where I actually lost the file of his, but then I found it, so.
Oh, geez.
I'm going to try to make that one super long. I got permission to read one story that's like almost 40 minutes long, so it should be a relatively long video.
Wait, so you guys are still doing the Reddit stuff right now? Like you guys are asking the actual...
Yeah, I'm asking the people, even though by all intents and purposes we shouldn't have to.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe I sound like a dick like that, but you have to understand that just because I'm making videos that get ad revenue doesn't mean I can afford fuck all. And you've got people like Slime Beast who are like fucking almost 40 years old, bitching about goddamn stories with fucking, what is it, color inverted Mickey Mouse, as if they fucking own Mickey Mouse. Like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Maybe I get too offended by it, but it just pisses me off.
There was a thing with Mr. Nightmare too, like the Chuck E. Cheese and stuff. But I think that's
stupid.
That blew over. No, I think that ended with him, like, them not taking down the video, though. Like, it's still up right now on his channel.
Yeah, I know, I saw it, but, I mean, honestly, Chuck E. Cheese, you're like, what?
You're like so old, dude. Like, sorry?
They've got to be raking in millions, right?
Exactly. Like, who cares? Jesus Christ.
Who cares? Exactly.
It's some dude. It's obviously not real. Fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ.
Maybe they're hiding something.
Maybe. That's why. Yo, I don't want my channel to get flagged, though. Let's not talk about Chuck E. Cheese.
Well, I did a story about Chuck E. Cheese, and they didn't do anything about it. Well,
that's kind of what I'm saying, though. Like, the reason I'm not afraid of the copyright is because, like, my channel is so small, like, they don't even know I exist, probably, right? But if you're like Mr. Nightmare or Lazy Masquerade, where you're like, each video is like 300,000, you know.
Yeah, Mr. Nightmare's channel really blew up.
He was basically the guy that, like, we all kind of just followed along. Well, I mean, like, I'm not saying that, like, we're taking his thing, but I mean, like, he started the whole, like, true story, like, phenomenon, I think. Like, after him, like, everyone started doing true stories, and then we were, like, raking in the views a couple of months ago, though. That was, like, in June, July, August time.
That's true, yeah. He's done really well, though. He's got, like, 1 million views on some of his videos, I think.
Yeah, he's crazy. He's crazy, though. But you've been on YouTube for a while too, eh? Like a year?
Yeah. Well, no, maybe almost 2 years, I think.
Why'd you start YouTube, may I ask? Just a little backstory on you. Has someone asked you this question? Have you been interviewed before, or just first time?
Not really.
Oh shit! Hey, why don't you just tell us, like, because you have like 70,000 subs, man. Like that's a feat. That's almost 100,000, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if I'll reach 100,000. But I mean, 75,000 is a good number. I guess.
That is a great number. For 1 year, for being on YouTube for 1 year, that's friggin' like amazing. Like me, I'm at 16, and you know, I'm already 6 months in. So I mean,
Yeah, you're doing pretty good.
no, but I works like real, like I have a lot of stuff out. Like I have stuff out like every day almost. That's the thing. Like that's what.
Doesn't Your Maker, that guy, put out a lot of videos as well?
Yeah, I think me and him are like the most, like the people that put out the most stuff. Like you put out once like every month or something like that, right?
Yeah, I used to do it like every other day, but I just couldn't find that good creepypastas to read, I suppose.
Hmm. But but so why'd you start your channel then?
Oh, I just wanted to do narrations of stories that I liked but couldn't find any readings of.
Yeah.
Like one called Vid. That was the first one I ever did. It's not a very good reading, but it was the first one up at the time, so that's cool.
And then that's kind of why you started. Were you inspired by people?
Mr. Creepypasta.
Most people were inspired by those guys. Yeah, most people were. He has like a million subs or something, right?
Yep. Yeah, he's got quite a few subs. He's
Have you-
subbed to me, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. He listens to you. Yeah, that's crazy. I think the people that listen to me are you. I think Corpse Husband listens to me. We tried to get him in here last time, and then he didn't come. And then what's his face? There's one called I don't know if you guys know him. Unrested. Do you guys know that channel?
Mhm.
Yeah, Unrested subs to me because I do like Asian ghost stories, and he's like in Japan and stuff. So
Yeah, I'm curious to know how he wound up in Japan. Like,
oh,
did he go
he
there for schooling or something?
no he's like he's pretty old. Like he's like in his 30s.
What? I thought he
Yeah.
was like in his early 20s.
No, he's like in his 30s, man. He has like a kid and all that. You talk about it.
What?
Yeah, man. He has like a kid and all that kind of stuff.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. But yeah, he subbed to me as well. His videos are pretty interesting.
Yeah, me and him, like, he was telling me, like, he wanted to do, like, a collab with me for, like, Japanese Asian ghost stories, and I was like, yeah, man, sure. But we still haven't gotten around to it yet, because, I don't know. It's way long. Those, like, Asian ghost stories are hard for me.
Yeah, I don't even know where you find those.
Yo, I have to dig and dig and dig. And, like, most of the time, because it's Asian, like, not to be racist, but a lot of the time it's, like the grammar's not off. Like, the grammar's not on
Yeah.
point. So I would have to, like, edit it, like, crazy before I can even read it for my thing. So I'll tell you guys, don't do Asian ghost stories. That's mine. No, I'm kidding. No, but it's super hard to just, like, proofread. That's the worst part. That is the worst part about those ones. But yeah, I will be having one out next week for Vietnam, so you guys can stay tuned for that. Yes, and I'll talk a bit about like the Vietnam War and all that kind of stuff. So
It's gonna be scary stories, right? Because like there's a lot of actually creepy stuff that happened just in the Vietnam War.
yeah. No,
More
I
disturbing than creepy. But...
I think I'll like make a video about that, but these ones are actually like ghost stories from Vietnamese people. Like it's just basically the country is Vietnam. It doesn't have to be about the Vietnam War, but there are some in there that are about that though. So yeah. Hey Mike. Mike is actually he's a longtime supporter of this live stream. You're here every time.
Yes, sir. Every time, yes.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad. So yeah, man, every 2 weeks.
Yep.
You should be my co-host, man. I'm not even kidding. Like, I need somebody to help me out with this stuff, man.
I was
Yeah,
here
for
on
sure.
the first podcast on a different profile, but now that's not working for me, so I have to use an old one.
Oh gosh. Okay. I think
Yeah.
I kind of recognize your voice.
It was my birthday, and you didn't believe I was turning
Oh!
15.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it was your birthday. I remember.
Yeah.
Wait, so you're 15 now?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
feel so old.
I feel so old.
You and I both, horror.
Yeah, because we're the same. No, me and Mike are the same age, and Ghoulish Gal is married, right?
Yeah,
So I'm
and with
guess-
a kid.
And with a kid. Wow. All right.
Yeah.
And then I'm just 15 over here.
Yeah, and this guy's 15. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I'm the youngest. Thanks.
You definitely are. So KingSpook, how old are you? Just curiosity.
I'm 20.
You're 20.
Yeah.
Oh wow. So 95.
Mhm.
Wow, you're younger than me. That's weird.
How old are you? Like 24?
No, close. A bit younger than that.
5? Oh, 22?
25. No, 23. Yeah. So is that your profile picture? You?
What, that? That's the same picture as my KingSpook.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's me.
That's you. You're gonna do like a vlogging channel or something like that. If this all goes to shit, hits the fan, and we all get our channels get taken down.
No, I'm probably just gonna do creepypastas again.
Continue. I love doing creepypastas, man. I just have to say, like, I wish we went back to that.
Well, yeah, the only thing is nobody really watches creepypasta narrations anymore, it seems like.
It sucks.
So,
It sucks.
I put one up a week ago, and it's got like 7.5 thousand views, which is good, but I mean, if you look in relation to how many subscribers there are, it doesn't
Yeah.
really make sense.
Same with me. Like, my subscribers, they don't equal to the views most of the time. I think because I put out a lot of stuff, so the views get like scattered, kind of. I think for me. But
Are you talking about Con Plus?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually really good. I liked that.
Yeah, I liked it too. It was on SOG
Strange.
forums, or SOG wiki, actually.
Yeah. Oh no, I thought it was good. But that's just me.
wait, so you're subscribed to KingSpook as well, or?
Yeah, basically every single creepypasta person.
Ah.
That's what I do. I just sit down and listen.
So, if you were to choose between KingSpook and Horror Studio 1,
Okay, I would delete YouTube. That's a good option.
So wait, do you play video games or something on your channel?
This channel, this was old. This was from back when I was in like 5th grade. We tried,
even younger.
and then we're like, no, this isn't working. I'm actually starting I'm gonna try to start something new. Not a gaming, but get a couple buddies in on it. But definitely not gaming.
Yo, there's so many people in gaming right now, man.
Yeah, no, that's like the worst thing to try to get into.
Well, if I
Especially
get
when
into
you're
it, I'm not even gonna try for like views or anything. It's just like for shits and giggles kind of thing.
Yeah. It's so hard, especially when you're in 5th grade and you still have a squeaker voice. It's so hard for people to actually like
That
you.
Justin Bieber.
Yeah, I know. Not a gaming, but get a couple buddies in on it, but definitely not gaming.
Yo, there's so many people in gaming right now. Somebody turn off their
Their
thing.
echo, yeah.
I think it's
Echo.
Lucky 13.
Yeah, it's Lucky. He just joined.
Yes, please. Thanks, man.
Is my microphone really quiet, or is it?
No, your microphone is.
No, it's fine, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can anyone hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
now we
Okay, now it works. It seemed like no one could hear me earlier.
Oh, no. Someone's webcam.
That's Lucky's webcam.
So I was here.
Lucky
too,
man, you're
so,
screwing it up for
I
us.
was the one who crashed in the middle of talking about creepypastas, a floppy disk, and then I crashed.
Okay.
Yeah, last time. Remember when he was telling us the story and then he said floppy disk and then it just all of a sudden ended? Or remember?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay.
It
Yo,
was
guys,
my Wi-Fi went down and kind of kicked me out.
you guys want to like talk about Halloween stories? I don't know. I know
That'd probably be smart.
this is kind of random, but I named the video Halloween stories, and
We should probably get back to that.
yeah.
I was just about to tell you the same thing, but yeah.
But yeah, does anyone have anything besides Jolene? Because she told us one about her shower and stuff, which wasn't really Halloween, but
I
I have one
something,
involving
but
my
it's
little
not scary
cousins.
in the sense
Oh,
of
you go ahead. You go ahead.
paranormal or some guy stalking me or something. It's actually not at all like that. I wore the same Halloween costume from 1st to 8th grade.
Same here. Spider-Man.
I was a spider.
You were an actual spider.
Yeah, I had a sweater with 4 arms sewn onto it, so I had 4 fake arms, my real arms, and my legs. Thus, 8 appendages. I'm a spider.
How was that for you? Trying to walk around the street?
I got pretty good at it since I did it once a year for 8 years.
Okay. Did like older kids steal your candy?
No.
That used to happen in our neighborhood.
I went trick-or-treating in a nice place where I used to live.
Yeah.
And my mom describes it as swarms of kids come to your house for candy.
Unless you turn off the lights. That's what we used to do. Like we would pretend like we were sleeping, basically, at like 7:30 at night. Like, why is this house like deserted? It's like, oh yeah, we're all just sleeping and stuff. Like, nothing's in here, like children, like get out kind of thing.
I have a weird story.
Is it actually weird or like?
Yeah, it was interesting.
All right.
So when I became 12, once again younger, I thought
became 12. You
Wait.
became 12.
Like
when I
last
turned
year,
12,
2 years
fine. When I turned 12, I felt like I was too old to trick or treat, but all my friends still did. So I stayed at home and I passed out candy to people.
That's what everyone does. All right.
So I see a bunch of like little kids walk by and it's all fun. And then he had to have been 40 years old. Comes up to my door and he's not wearing anything. He's just wearing normal clothes, just normal clothes, not dressed up at all. And he's like, trick or treat. I'm like, what are you supposed to be? And he looks me dead in the eye and
A
says,
homeless guy.
"Treater on strike."
A what?
A trick or treater on strike. I stood there for like a minute just looking at this guy and trying to find out what I was going to say next to
Just give him the ball. Give him all the candy.
to make sure I
You're done. You're done. You've seen everything.
House. So I gave him a piece of candy, and he looks at me like, "What? That's it?" and so I just kept it real with him. I'm like, "Dude, you're how old are you? 40?" He's like, "I'll have you know, I'm 20." No way, this guy was 20. And so I just shut the door, and I sat down, and I just tried to act like that never happened. And I see the guy come back with like 2 kids.
Oh, my kids want candy.
I didn't pass out candy after that. I was done.
I got an apple once.
Nice, same.
A piece of crap computer or a piece of produce?
No, like actual fucking apple from like a just a random
Did
apple.
you say a piece of crap computer?
My
That's
neighbors
that's what I
almost
said.
hand out Capri Suns on Halloween, so it could be worse.
That's so cool. That would be me. Just be that guy.
We don't have that luxury here because I'm in the city, so people don't trick or treat at all.
Like in buildings and stuff, like you guys. Yeah, because it's hard if you're living in buildings. It's hard to trick or treat.
This
Go
will
to,
be from a
Just
while
take the
back. but
elevator.
Has anyone seen the episode of iCarly where Spencer was carving the giant pumpkin and he didn't have time to buy candy, so he kept giving out random crap?
Yes.
6-pack of diet soda. Oh no, it's jumper cables.
Just ends the conversation.
I
So,
can't remember any of the others.
Wait, so do you guys have plans for tomorrow?
No.
No one has.
Well, my friend's
Not
throwing
really.
like a party.
Yeah. Wait, the 14-year-old guy said that.
Well, 15. Yeah, but okay.
15-year-old party, nice.
I like how you just know him by the 14-year-old.
No, there's a 14 and there's a 15.
It's better than not being known at all.
Yeah. So yeah, just
That's really deep.
I'm the floppy disk guy, so you're lucky.
Someone turn on their webcam.
Awkward
Just like silence.
Kind of awkward to remember that
Everybody
there are
just-
people listening to this.
I
Everybody just
realize
stared.
that every single week it's the same group of people.
Yeah.
Maybe it
And
should
we
be
all
like a
get
community.
sidetracked.
I should just send all you guys the link instead of just like putting it in the actual thing, like the chat. I just send all you guys the link because it's always the same group of people.
Yeah, it's always Caitlyn and Jolene and the 14-year-old dude that turned 15 and the floppy disk guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, someone said iCarly sucks. In the
Yeah, I
chat.
saw that.
Oh,
I think they have the impression that we watch it right now. It's like, no, I don't really watch it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I posted the link just in case more people want to come. I think there's a limit for the amount of people in here, though, isn't there?
Well, if there is, we'll find out.
Oh, dude, we see your face. You're on YouTube.
Random person.
Hello.
You look like the host of this show, man. You're just like the only one showing your face. How old are you?
17.
Darn it! Somebody older than me.
Oh, I
God.
thought you were going to say 7.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm
half of
on
us-
YouTube. I'm 7.
No.
Do you watch my videos, man, or
Yep.
do you actually? You look like you're lying.
We can see
You have a
why.
gaming channel.
17.
I know you are, but do you watch my videos?
No.
You don't. That's honest. That is honest. Do you watch KingSpook?
That's
Yeah,
it,
for sure, dude.
What? Sorry.
Yeah, I really do. I'm subscribed to you, for dark's sake.
Oh, thanks. What's your favorite one?
I really don't have a favorite. I just love all your videos. Yeah.
That's a true fan.
That's a true.
Aw.
So you watched every single one. What was
Yeah.
my 20-second video?
You gotta be kidding me.
If anyone can answer that.
Forgot to.
God.
I was busy with homework, okay?
That's your priorities in life, watching me and homework.
Eh.
Well, I'm stupid. I clicked on one of my bookmarks while this tab was open,
Yeah, and then?
and then it made it seem like I left.
Oh, okay, but you're back again. It's yeah. You'll always be here. Don't worry about it. I know every week you guys are gonna be the same people.
Your 20-second video, by the way, was 1,096 days. Subscriber submitted story.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, man.
Someone just posted in the comments, watch when he strips naked and the live stream shuts down.
I'm counting on my phone.
No,
Not
no,
cheating.
no.
I found a girl I know in a porno. That's the one I found. I think I don't know.
I think he's closer. The girl in the porno. I think that was like pretty early.
Nice.
You read that story?
Yeah, I read that story. Like it didn't actually happen to me, but I mean like I read that story.
So, weird, scary Halloween stories. Anyone got some?
Yeah, can someone like just provide? Like I swear,
Please, we need the content.
No,
every time I try to.
I have a really stupid
That was the
one.
best I
That's
have.
about it.
You have what? Sorry.
A really stupid one.
No.
Go for it, man. Go for
Go
it.
for it. No for it.
Whenever I was like 12, there was a woman standing at the stop sign waiting for her kid to finish trick-or-treating, and random woman. I have no idea who she is, and I just went up and said trick-or-treat and was expecting her to give me candy.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Oh,
That's my spooky, scary story.
Are you kidding me?
that is freaky.
God, I'm
Oh my
shaking in my boots.
Eh.
I've had night terrors about it ever since. Every very, very nice.
Very nice. True scary story. Let's not meet. weird lady from the station who didn't do anything.
And at the stop sign.
Did she give you candy?
She gave you the
Um,
finger.
Yeah, that's what.
That's pretty
Nice.
crazy.
Actually, hello.
Yo, hi.
Hi. Who are you?
Lucky 13.
I thought you were a dude, eh?
No.
I didn't think that.
No, I honestly.
None
Okay,
of us said that.
what's up?
I actually have a story that happened to my mom, but it's Day of the Dead, not Halloween.
Well, it's only
Okay.
a few days off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the next day after Halloween. So she said that when she was younger.
Wait, guys, come on, let's listen to her.
Get your face out of my screen.
Continue.
Okay. She said that my grandma would make an altar every year, and for a few years she would put a statue of death on it, thinking that it's Day of the Dead, so why not put death on it? But actually, the statue of death is a bad omen, and it's what people in Mexico use to do witchcraft. But my grandma didn't know that,
Yeah.
and so one day, one of
Oh,
my
wait, the internet has my face. Damn it.
Comic
You can always
relief.
disable
Alright, keep
it.
going.
So one day, while the altar was up, one of my mom's aunts came over to the house and saw that the statue of death was on the altar. And she told my grandma, like, you're not supposed to have that there. That's bad. That's like inviting death. That's a bad omen. And so she told my grandma to get rid of it. And well, my grandma didn't know what to do with it because she's not involved in witchcraft or any of that stuff. And so my aunt took it and got rid of it. We don't know how she got rid of it, but she did. And my mom said that a few days later, during the night, she and one of her cousins were sitting in front of the door of the house. And all of a sudden, the door just slams open, and a big gust of wind just like pushes them. And they said that when they looked up to the door, they saw a black figure coming into the house. And that was about it. That's all she told me. And I believe her because she hates anything paranormal. So I don't think she would have made that up. And that's why she doesn't like Halloween, and she doesn't like Day of the Dead anymore because she thinks that it's like inviting something bad into like the house.
So you're from Mexico?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Right? You're from
What is
Canada.
that
I'm from
on your
Mexico.
face?
Oh my god, that's the
It's a Toby mask.
Yeah.
I was just noticing that.
That's
It's Toby.
yeah. I just find that kind of creepy for a sec. Sorry, dude. Please don't get my thing shut down. I don't wanna-
My screen, it just went full screen.
Like the worst thing about these is you can't kick people out. So I mean,
I didn't mean to do like copyright.
Well,
It's just,
I muted you. I muted Horror last time.
yeah, that's what
Kick
sucks.
people out.
You started muting everyone last time.
The thing with Google Hangouts is that you can't like have a administrator. That's so weird. I find
I
that's
should
super
have
weird.
an admin for this. But
Yeah, like or someone that has the power to like kick people out or something like that. Because like if someone really hates me, 2 Fridays from now they can just come in and start like you fuck. Like I just fucking like you know what I mean? Like
Well,
and
that's why you have all of us in here. That's why you have like 10 people.
yeah,
why
but
would we even do
but
that
if
to
he
you?
comes in and starts playing screamo music the whole time, like we can't do anything about it. You know what I mean?
Dude, I wouldn't do that to you. You're better than that.
That would be. Why are you smiling like that?
It's because
Or-
I have a problem with my face, okay?
You can like cover your webcam, like you don't.
You don't have to.
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure you can turn your webcam off.
I know.
Yeah, you can. It's at the top.
But you want to be a star, right? You
I'd rather just have my face shown. It's
okay.
better than having like a avatar shown, so.
Okay. Most people here have an avatar, so
That's very offensive.
yeah,
but you know what?
I am
90% of the
offended.
here.
But it's true.
Only 2 people don't have one.
Yeah, Mike and Lucky.
Everybody in the comments has one.
Everyone in the comments.
Or if you want to avoid something like this, why don't you just do it on Twitch? Because Twitch is
Yeah.
not just a gaming platform. You can do, other stuff on it too. So you can just make a Twitch channel and then host it from there. That way you can ban people, you can kick people. It'll be much easier.
Nobody's really trolling right now, except for maybe in the comments section.
But would you guys actually go over there and watch it though? Like if you guys would, I'll do it. Like,
Yeah, if you post it on your
Maybe,
channel, yeah.
maybe next time.
I
Yeah.
could join
I'm
you.
already happy here.
I think the transition would be tough. I don't think like not all of your subscribers watch the podcast like live, and so people would be finding out like a few hours from now. Or
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, I just with posting stuff on other like websites, that's what I fear as well. Like nobody will, unless I establish myself there or something. But I'll look into it. I'll take a look. But I thought Twitch was more of a gaming thing. I can just talk on there.
Yeah, you can just start up a stream and then just talk. Yeah, it works the same way. It's just more secure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Cecile Thomason, you've been here for like the whole time, but you haven't said anything.
Because I think I have a very strong accent.
Okay. Where are you from?
Sweden.
Oh, PewDiePie's.
PewDiePie.
I couldn't even tell you had an accent. Get your face out of my face.
So Cecile, do you watch my videos?
See, that's much better.
Do you watch my videos?
Yes.
Okay. Which is your favorite one?
I don't really have a favorite
Why does everyone say that?
because it's hard to choose.
Oh wow. Okay. Watch every single one.
Yes.
And nobody got time for that.
Sorry. Everyone's like coughing and making a noise.
Yeah.
Making everyone.
I try to mute my mic when. Yeah.
I have no mic.
Well, then why can I hear you?
No, it's like an on-screen mic. I think you can mute your mic on the Google Hangouts.
Well, I still want to talk to you guys.
Oh yeah, but you can like turn it on and off. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but not like I'm gonna watch any porn or anything. So.
Here we go.
Where did that come from, man?
Well, because it makes sense, Sony.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's so unprotected. If this guy started playing porn.
What? So you don't trust me? I haven't played like Rick Rolling or anything. I haven't told you or anything.
That's not what he's trying to say. He's
The
just
stream
trying
is
to keep it
already
extended.
falling apart.
This is the part where everything just kind of goes downhill.
Yeah, we should probably start trying to get back to Halloween.
Yeah, good point.
I've already given up. You guys can do whatever.
Give up.
Hijack it.
I think every single time it gets to like porn or ghost sex or like ghost rape,
No, we should
it eventually derails into that.
we should just talk about like haunting stories. Your title.
Last
should
time
fit-
wasn't much better. Last time was supposed to be about aliens.
And some guy did provide a story about aliens. Like I'm not kidding. He
The
actually.
flying Illuminati story.
Yeah, the triangle in the sky, and then he told his mom, and then like that was actually legit. Like,
I remember that.
yeah. So if you
Even though
guys
that was
have,
2 weeks ago, I somehow remember it.
okay, I'm just gonna say this right now for the people that are watching. If you guys have a story, come in here and save this like live stream.
Come on.
I have a story.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Is it
There
a
we
real
go.
story, or is it like you went up to the lady at the stop sign and asked for
No,
candy?
this is a real
Hey.
story because
Okay,
I
let
was
her
stalked.
speak. You guys.
I'm actually a he.
What?
I'm a boy.
You're a boy.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Huh?
Is that your story? You're like, what? Get out of here.
No. No, but
Oh, it's scary!
Wait. Yes.
when I got off the bus, I felt like someone was in my private space. I could feel him breathing on me. So I started walking faster, and then I could hear him walking faster. So I looked around, and I could see this guy with glasses. He has brown hair and this beige jacket. So I started running because I was really scared. and he started running after me. So I ran out. I live in an apartment complex, so I run up to my level. I'm on the second floor, and just when I get my keys in, I can actually so I hear him actually go in, and I can see him on the bottom floor.
Okay. Wow.
And this is not the some days later. And the thing is, I was blonde at this time. Later on, I dyed my hair pink. I have my hair pink right now. We got a paper in our letterbox, like this thing we have on our door. It actually said I like the girl with pink hair. And the thing is, he has to have seen me one more time to know that I had pink hair. And we jump 2 weeks later. My school, we have to go to we have to swim to show, oh, we can swim and blah blah blah. My mom cannot pick me up, so I have to walk home, and it's a 20 minutes walk. So I'm walking, I'm listening to music, and I see someone sitting on a bench, and to my surprise, it's the same guy, and he starts following me all the way home. So of course I call the police because I feel very. This is my personal space. I feel very like stalked.
Let's not meet.
And I call the cops, or my mom called the cops, and the excuse I get, he has the sense of a 5-year-old. He's mentally sick.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not the first to have made a report on this guy. I'm the 5th person. And they can't do anything.
So 5th person?
Yeah.
And they haven't done anything. God.
No, he has also walked around stalking girls, masturbating. I was the first boy that he has stalked.
Lost in Chandler.
And the other thing, I was the first one he actually followed home. And I'm the only one who has gotten a letter and been stalked twice. Or more times, because he has seen my pink hair from before.
Good point.
And the cops are like, yeah, we can't do anything, he's mentally sick. So you never know what's going to happen.
Do you mind my asking, like, what area do you live in?
I live in Sweden, Stockholm. I live in this little bit of a countryside, I can say. We are like 2,000 people living here. We're not many people. But we still do get this kind of scary stuff happening because there are 4 people walking around doing this stuff. One is known, and that's the guy who has been stalking me. There's also been a stab. Someone was stabbed.
Yeah.
A month ago, I think. There is also I actually have a Halloween story. It was one of my friends went out trick and treating with her little brother.
Yeah.
And this is the first time I've ever heard in Sweden someone actually got a razor blade in their candy.
Oh. I cringe when I think of that.
First time. That's something that normally doesn't happen here in Sweden because we don't really do that. People don't really go out trick-or-treating. Halloween is not a big thing here. So that was quite a big of a shock to everyone.
May I ask, when you said you're a boy, is that real?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are like a young boy? Prepubescent?
I'm 15.
15-year-old boy.
Yeah.
He's only saying that because you have more of a feminine appearance.
Yeah, it may be because I'm transgender.
Oh, okay.
But it's okay. I know I look very feminine. I talk very feminine, so that's why.
Okay.
But it's okay.
So you were a boy, or you were a
No,
girl?
I was born a girl.
Okay, and then you now you're a boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're transitioning.
Yeah.
Basically, a trans. Yeah.
Hey, Thoth, I was gonna ask, what's that mask?
It's Obito from Naruto. Yeah.
Oh, it's actually pretty cool.
Like,
Wait, Cecile?
Cecil.
Cecil.
Yeah.
Whenever you got that letter in the mail saying, I like the girl with the pink hair, at that time, were you female or?
I was male.
Oh.
that pervert should die.
That's mean.
Yeah. That's
Some kids in Africa would eat.
Hey, I'm just joking around, okay?
And what I said was
Really?
worse. I tried to make I made a joke about it, and I'm a terrible.
It's alright. It's at least you can acknowledge that it was wrong. Then.
So Cecile, when you were getting stalked, your appearance was a boy's appearance.
Yeah.
A boy with pink hair, and then he said he likes you
No,
more.
I was a boy with blonde hair at the first time he saw me.
Oh, okay.
Little guy.
And he became pink hair.
Yeah, and the thing is, I don't really dress feminine. That's also a thing. I don't know where he got like feminine of me.
Okay, so
Or that guy.
He couldn't exactly ask.
the stalker guy she's talking about. So he saw you as a feminine boy kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. And then so this guy not only likes boys, he likes little boys, and he likes stalking little boys.
So he's a pedophile.
Yes.
Well, the excuse I got, it was like, he's a child, but it's not. He's in his 40s.
Man sound?
It's because he has a brain of a 5-year-old. He thinks I want to play with him.
Oh. So
And
is
I
this your
don't want to play with him?
is this your first time telling this story?
No.
Okay. Have you like talked on like websites or forums or?
No,
people?
I wanted to, because there's more into detail of it, but I
Because
don't
you know, after you tell the story, me and KingSpook are both gonna narrate this, right?
Why?
No, just kidding. But do you mind if people narrate your story? Like, what do you feel about that?
No,
Like,
I don't mind at all.
yeah, like if you put your story on forums, like, and people take it and they put it in the video, like, what do you feel
Well,
about?
you can't put it on forums because it's copyrighted.
But
I
it's
wouldn't
your
really mind.
story.
It's like my story, so if I publish it, then
That's
the
her
whole
content.
world can see it. So why
Well,
should I even care?
What I'm talking about is apparently all the stories, true scary stories, are copyrighted by someone. That's what I was referencing.
Mm.
Yeah, because if you guys haven't heard, there's a lot of copyright stuff going on.
Yeah, copyright strike.
So there was someone that actually posted, I think it was like a similar stalker story on a forum on Reddit, and then Lazy Masquerade took it and used it, and then they got shit. They had to take it down and stuff. So I was just wondering what you guys, like, what you feel about that.
I think that's pretty stupid. Like that they it has to be taken down, because if you publish it, then you publish it for the world. So you shouldn't mind at all that somebody takes it and puts it in a video, because it's almost the same thing.
Yeah, see, I don't understand that. Like, say you wrote a creepypasta, you put it on whatever creepypasta.com or a forum. Wouldn't you like your story being shared in the publicity?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the same.
I think with the stalker story though, that guy was
I'm
directing.
getting some echo. I think
Yeah.
someone
Yeah.
put off an echo.
I'm getting it as well.
Yeah?
Okay, I think it's good.
Yeah, it's gone. Okay, but I was gonna say, I think with that story, I think it was directed towards people like horror or lazy, because, in all honesty, if you think about it logically, why would you put a horror story up, or like a stalker story up, and then report the person that did it? Like you guys said, who is that stupid enough to put a story up and not know that it's gonna be viral in a matter of seconds, if not minutes?
Beautiful.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
So you're saying that it was directed towards us, like as a
not like towards the group of people that do this kind of stuff, yes, to ruin it for everyone else. Like Todd said, like he's a troll or something, I don't know, but
Malicious intent kind of thing, right?
yeah,
I read a
exactly.
comment somewhere that they just didn't like your videos and posted it to piss you off. They may not have realized it would go this far, or maybe they did and they're just a dick.
Because Lazy Masquerade, I think he was saying that he tried to contact that person, and they didn't even reply to his like attempts to talk.
It's kind of asshole-ish, you know, but the overall vibe I get from that guy is that he's just kind of a dick. to be
Who?
honest. The guy
Whoever
who
this, yeah, the
reported
report
that.
guy.
Well, I have a.
What was that?
I have a story about a family thing that happened on Halloween in my old neighborhood.
Sure.
So I was not old enough to like experience this. I was like just turning 4.
Yo, you with ages.
This just a time frame.
You have lived a life. Okay.
Just time. It's only 15 years. Come on. It's not that long. So I was too young. I didn't know about any of this, and so I was actually told this recently. So we used to live in Illinois, basically middle of the United States. For those who don't know the area, and it was a small town, so like everybody lived kind of close to each other, but we had like long driveways and stuff. So on Halloween, apparently this I guess you would call them a gang of 4 people went into somebody on our street's house wearing carved out pumpkins as like masks, and they murdered the whole entire family. There's a
Jesus
family
Christ.
there was
Wow.
a wife, a husband, and 2 kids, 2 sons. And so they killed them. The bodies were not found until a few weeks after. Nobody found out. So when everything went viral and news started getting on it, the local news newspapers.
Off their thing, please.
Yeah. Okay. Nearby, in a recent field.
There's echo.
I don't think it's me, but it's still going.
Somebody turned on the another screen. Keep going. Sorry.
It's okay. So they found, after it went like public, they found 4 stakes planted in a field with the pumpkins, and the field was on fire. And so, but like what was left standing was this charred field and the 3 stakes, but the pumpkins were basically destroyed. So yeah, and then we moved after that because my family didn't feel safe anymore, and that's when I came to California. But that happened. I don't remember it, so it doesn't faze me that much. But I just feel bad knowing that, you know, it's a family, it was Halloween, a fun night, and it just got ended.
That kind of reminds me of The Purge. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie.
Yeah, it does.
For some reason, I just had that image pop up in my head. For some reason, I don't know.
Yeah,
I guess
get that.
it's easier to do crime on Halloween, anyways, because everyone looks like.
Yeah,
for
you
shit.
know, people, they have like dead bodies on front lawns or in windows, and people think they're props on Halloween.
Yeah, I saw that on the news.
Yeah.
I narrated that in my videos.
That's
Maybe
that's where I saw it. I don't remember where I saw it.
Yeah, like the guy was like, that's like a prop, right, for like weeks, and then it started to smell. We were like, why hasn't someone taken down this prop yet? And then it's like a dead body.
I saw it in Mr. Nightmare and Creepypasta Jr.
And there was one more too, I think, where these girls go into a forest and shit, and they see this thing hanging there, and then they cops are called and all that stuff, and then the cops keep telling them that it's like a prop.
But
they're like, we don't believe that. Like, what the hell? Like, so because these are like little girls, right? They're like, oh no, it's just like a prop. But then there was like 1 million police officers there. Yeah.
Little girl, it's just a prop.
I talked about that in like my videos and stuff. So.
Hey, I have to go. I have to put my kid to sleep.
Oh yeah, thanks for coming. Hey, if you guys maybe talk about your channel a bit before leaving, just tell these guys to go check it out.
Oh, okay. My channel is called Ghoulish Gal. I just started it last month. I pretty much narrate ghost stories.
All right.
And I'm starting to talk about like my experiences since I'm a medium and I'm always surrounded by spirits and whatnot.
All right.
Nice,
But-
nice.
Yeah, that's it.
So you guys go subscribe.
No, I'm lazy.
All right. Nice talking to you.
All right. If it's still on when I get back, I'll probably be back.
Yeah, for sure.
Hopefully, see you soon.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
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 So, Cecile,
Hmm?
what do you think of PewDiePie?
Um,
No, what does your country think of him?
what we think of him? Um,
You hate
we
him?
don't really. No, we don't really see anything of him on the news.
Oh, okay.
Like nothing. We
surprising.
don't think anything of him.
I thought he'd be like a national treasure or something.
What am I
Exactly.
bring up?
What the heck was that?
Everyone talked at once. Anyways, I thought he'd be like a national treasure or something.
Nah, we have more like this traditional stuff that we have like that we call it. Like we have Pippi Longstocking on our money. That's more like our treasure.
Oh, okay, okay.
I read those books.
Like the cartoon and stuff. Okay.
Yeah,
So not PewDiePie. Pippi.
not PewDiePie. We have more of
I don't
cartoons.
like him.
Peep.
Because for Canadians, like, you know, Justin Bieber and Drake are pretty big.
Yeah, but Justin Bieber and PewDiePie. We're like we see him as another YouTuber.
Right.
We're I guess Sweden is not really interested in YouTube, if I can say so.
Wow,
But
okay.
we do have this kind of stuff like big YouTube groups. We have like all Swedish YouTubers in one group, their own YouTube channel. So it's like
So every Swedish YouTuber is on one channel?
kind of.
What the heck?
It's called Splay.
Alright.
They have like they give out prizes every year to different YouTubers, like the comedians, makeups, and gamers. PewDiePie has won every time. We have that kind of stuff in Sweden.
So
for
you guys
just YouTubers.
So you guys basically have like your own clique or your own definition of like what's popular or what's good. And you
Just
guys
in like the Swedish stuff.
And what?
and you don't really see him as Swedish, I'm guessing. Or
We see him as Swedish, but we just don't see
he's
him
not
as
part
like
of
this kind of celebrity,
Mm,
popular.
mm.
But we know who he is. But it's
Right.
not like we see him as that kind of big celebrity.
Cause
Real person.
cause in Canada, like Mike, like if like Justin Bieber is like a national treasure almost, I think. Like he's like
Yeah.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
like he gets to shake hands with like Stephen Harper, like our
Mhm.
ex Prime Minister, and Justin Trudeau. I don't know if you guys know him. I don't know.
Even how Justin Bieber has gone downhill, he still got to shake his hand?
This was before. This was before.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
Okay.
my roommate was in the same high school as Justin Bieber.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys listen to the beginning of this video, I tell a story about how my buddy and my roommate got into the fight.
Yeah, I was like one of the first people in trying to get into the chat.
And then it's that roommate, and then they used to be like high school friends or whatever. Like he knew who he was and shit before he got famous. Said he was like a weird kid or something like that.
Really?
Yeah,
You
so
should like write a story and have it be a let's not meet.
Justin Bieber.
That would be
No,
actually
he's not like
scary.
that kind of weird, but like he was obviously like really into his like arts and stuff. Like he would like sing on the street.
You call that crap art?
No, like
Ooh.
he used to like play his guitar and sing on the street for money. Like he was a star of his city before he made it big. Like people knew who he was already. Before he went on YouTube, before, you know, Usher, all that stuff. That's what my friend told me, like, you know, because he lives in that city, so he knows.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
And then he got arrested.
And then he got arrested.
No.
All right, some lagging
That
there.
happened. Yeah.
Some lagging there.
Hey, I figured I should say, from the first live stream, you recommended the blue snowball, and I actually got that. That's what I'm talking with
really?
right now. Yeah, I'm
I
thinking
might
about.
get that at some point, but I
It's
don't feel
actually
like spending money.
really good quality. I got it for in U.S. money, $50.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap, relatively cheap.
And it's actually really good quality. I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad it was a good use of my money.
Creeps Like Pasta uses it too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He actually kind of got me into. Well, he didn't tell me, like actually tell me, but
Well, yeah.
I listened to his like stuff, and then he's like he uses that, and then I got it because I did like 5 videos of really crappy sounds. Like people were really pissed actually. If you look at the comments, they say stuff like, did you do the last few lines in sign language? Because I don't know what can hear you. Stuff like that. So I
record this video with a potato.
So I got the snowball, and it's like amazing. So
Yeah, I'm thinking about. I'm actually starting my own horror channel. Shameless plug. It's not created yet technically.
Yeah.
But I'm just recording stuff with this. I'm trying to get videos made so that, or like narrations made, so I can have a good set of videos ready for when I actually create the channel.
But as like a newer YouTuber with the copyright stuff, like, are you like kind of afraid of that, or like taken back?
My standing is, I would try to get in contact with whoever made it, maybe a short email.
Yeah.
But I feel like if I'm not going to be big for a while, maybe like 20 people at first, so by the time I start posting videos, it's not going to be huge.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to worry about that many people going after the copyright.
That's the way I looked at it too. Like I'm not like a super big channel, so the chances of that guy finding my video in like, I have like 44 stories.
Yeah.
One of them, and that guy being pissed and then giving me
going through all the trouble of trying to claim copyright.
It's actually not that much trouble because I actually did it on someone. Yeah, I actually did it on somebody before.
See, I've never done it. Like, I haven't never had a reason to. I always thought it was like this huge legal process.
No. It's like basically once you notify YouTube, they are like so scared of that stuff. Like copyright, YouTube takes that to the heart. Like they will move if you do that. Like, cause some guy basically took my entire video and put it on his channel.
Yeah, I had that happen a bunch too.
This lazy fuck. He took my description too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like I think we're talking about the same.
So sad.
I think we're talking about the same channel, right?
Yeah.
Copyright.
The only thing that annoys me more than that is fake Markiplier channels that post links to viruses and stuff.
Oh my
that
god.
pisses me off so much. And they just keep coming here. Report, delete, report, delete. How are there 15 more?
This guy, my fan, just randomly messages me one day. Hey, there was someone that took your 23 True Ghost Stories video and put it on there, and like.
Shout out to that fan. That's a true fan. He told you.
And then I comment on this guy's thing. I'm like, hey, dude, can you like take this down? This isn't yours. The only thing he changed was basically the thumbnail. Everything else was the same. What dick?
It's not part anymore.
Everything else, like the description. Like in the description, I'm saying stuff like, oh yeah, thanks guys, this is my first countdown video, blah blah blah. He took that too. What the fuck?
Oh my god. See, darn, I just lost my train of thought. Never mind.
And then he got
copyrighted for you.
And then he got so many views. And then I'm like, hey, dude, like, can you like take this down? Blah blah blah. He fucking blocks me. He just completely blocks me. So I told YouTube, and then it took like a few days, and they took it down.
It's not even that hard to record. The hardest part is listening in this. See, it's that listening to yourself mess up on words and then cutting it out. Just having to repeatedly listen to yourself mess up. That's the hardest part of it.
In what? In
recording.
Oh yeah, for sure. That is the hardest part. Like, if
Every
I'm
single breath and stumble on words. Oh my god. And then you get sick of your own voice.
I'm not sure if it's the same for a KingSpook, but like for me, if I'm having a good day, like my recording goes by so fast. But if I'm having a bad day, holy shit, it's horrible. Like I just hate myself. Because my things are like 30 minutes long, right? I got like those kinds of videos, and it's like, holy shit. And then you gotta put music, you gotta make sure you don't breathe, like the air sounds and your saliva sounds. Like, I'm so notorious for like the saliva sounds. Like, just going like that. I do I do that shit all the time, and I get so much shit for it, guys.
Nice.
Okay, yo, after this live stream, can you guys do me one favor?
What?
Go to my video called "A Warning to Those Thinking of Accessing the Shadow Web."
Okay.
That one.
I can go in on my phone.
Go on that. The comments there are fucking hilarious because I got like a sudden surge of views for that thing, and it's all hate comments, and I think I have the most.
Really?
Dislikes. Yeah, it's almost like half dislikes. It's so crazy. I got like the weirdest shit. Like, for some reason, they just like bombed up. I don't know why. Like, I had this 2 months ago, and like nobody watched it, and then suddenly like people were watching it and like giving it so much hate.
Hey, dudes.
Would you care if I read it? I read some of the comments.
Yeah, man, go for it. Like, I found them
Here, I'm
hilarious.
trying to
Those
look
are like, oh, you know, you sound like you have a stick up your ass. Like, just go for it.
Wait.
I bet I could do that really well. Gosh, so bad.
Are you reading it?
No.
My personal
Yeah,
favorite is this guy sounds like he's gonna cry any minute.
What, cry from pain, cry from laughter, cry from... Did I just I think I just ruined the joke.
You did?
I think I did.
But
There's
it's already
been worse.
written.
There's been worse.
No. There's definitely been worse jokes
Oh
out
my god. Couldn't get past 50 seconds. Your stupid effing over-exaggerated tone of voice made me want to punch someone's pet dog.
What?
No, the best part is that the comments from Crocs Socks.
Yeah.
That's iconic.
No, there's the sound. Yeah, this guy. Yo, this guy, Mr. S 1986. Like the guy I commented, this guy sounds like he's gonna cry. He's always coming back to my video and like spamming shit, like giving so much hate. And I just want to tell him, the more you watch it, the more I get paid. You can't keep. I mean, I encourage you to keep coming back and keep spreading hate, but
This guy can't decide, or this girl can't decide whether she likes the video or not. She's like, I think I had my first seizure watching this shit. LMAO, fuck, man.
Wait,
Anyway,
actually,
so he has a good story voice, but he does sound like he is about to cry at any minute too. Lol.
we should all be glad that we're not on tricks for the 4chan waves.
this guy annoyed the shit out of me with his fake ass dramatic tone. You're not reading poetry at a cafe. You just sound fucking stupid. This guy sounds like he's having sex.
Well,
Can you prove this wrong?
Why does he sound like an anime character?
Who?
Shut the fuck up, you pussy ass motherfucker. No, these are just the comments that are on that video. You guys can take it. Fucking
are
hilarious.
these written by 12-year-olds or something?
I don't know.
They are.
Did anyone else feel like they were about to go into an epileptic shock from watching? I actually had to scroll down to listen because the video itself was so obnoxious.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can't you do the video without sounding like a drama queen?
This one's very straight to the point. It's just, this story is getting boring.
Where's the evidence?
I love this stuff, man. Like, if I had like an actual like channel where I can show my face and stuff, I would totally read these comments. I'd have
Aren't you doing a face reveal tomorrow?
Yeah.
Wait,
You
what?
are?
Nice.
What made you decide
Wait.
to do that, by the way? I was gonna ask you that. Or
I want to start like a music channel, so I'm doing that.
Well, it's
Music
kinda,
like making music or singing?
Like cover songs and stuff.
kind of inhuman to hide behind an avatar.
Yeah, like cover songs, vlogs. I probably will do a filming of my setup, stupid stuff like that, and then
nice.
yeah,
Just as long as you're not a criminal.
no.
Seems as though my computer is going to pieces. Thanks, Apple.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't like Macs, but my school computer is better than my personal computer. So I don't like Macs, but I use a Mac. So don't be the guy that hates me for that.
Alrighty then.
I wonder if I wonder if the comments are gonna sound off now against Max.
Max.
They
What
are.
have I done? No, wait, no. We need something to kill all the Apple fanboys.
Every time he speaks, it's like he's gonna throw up.
What?
How does this even have any like?
Oh my God.
Shit, your voice.
Oh, that's about
quote-unquote
the one
acting.
thing.
Yes.
No,
Okay.
I
thought
think
that was
Mr.
about
S
me.
1986 is a new celebrity because every single time I scroll down like an inch, it's just him. That's
Yeah.
all you see.
Keeps coming back to watch my video. I'm saying you're just gonna give me more money. But if you want to keep doing that as your pastime, as your hobby, I don't mind.
He is a nightmare.
Keep doing that. I don't give a shit. Keep doing that. So, go for it. But yeah.
You're just following your own human logic.
Yeah, but yeah, I will start my music channel tomorrow.
Oh my God! This copycat loser is reading someone else's article. It's on Reddit under Deep Web or something, and it's read terrible. Read terrible. Like, what the heck?
Cause this is actually I got it from Reddit. I put it in the description, but people keep saying I stole the story. I'm like, dude, it's obvious
You
it's a
give
fucking
credit.
story, dude. Like,
It's
do you
not
think,
stealing if you give credit.
yeah, like, do you think I actually fucking had this experience and I'm putting it on? Like, no, this is like 5 people have read this.
Wait. This guy named like Raul or whatever, he just commented, name of site or you're lying, DM me.
Oh my God.
I think this guy wants to square up against you.
Well, that's from like October, isn't it?
2 weeks ago, so yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm pretty sure he was in one of these live streams too. The name is really familiar.
What
Which
is
one?
it?
Like Raul something. I think he was here too.
Corona?
Yeah. He was here like.
Yeah,
2
I have
weeks
the
ago.
old hangout from the very first
Yeah,
one. I
2
don't know about
streams
the
ago?
second one.
I'm pretty sure he was here.
Yeah. You guys
Just check.
remember this? I have no idea.
I cannot trust Jeffrey.
I have no idea. Are you guys
No,
like?
they weren't in the first one. Maybe the second one.
Or maybe the third.
This is the third, isn't it?
This is the third.
The fourth.
The fourth?
This is, I think.
No, third.
No, I think it's the third, yeah.
Third. The
Oh,
first one was just. It was like titled Goodbye.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and then your second one
It
was
had
the
little
alien.
teddy bear.
Yeah, and then
Okay,
now it's this one about Halloween stories. So I try to create a theme every time so people would actually watch it, but it always derails into something like this.
They something like this, yep.
Just like
Get right to it.
like a Q&A or some shit. This is like it's not even a Q&A. Like you guys aren't even asking me questions. We're just talking.
So, how's your life?
Yeah, see.
How's my life? Lively, I guess.
Yeah.
I actually want to ask KingSpook a question, just because I'm subscribed to him.
Sure.
So, how often are you thinking of posting videos now? It's been kind of different lately, like every week, and then it was a few months, so...
Oh, usually I just post videos whenever I finish them, really. Like, when I first started, it was, like, pretty much every other day, but it just depends. Like, if I have my own place, which is what I'm trying to get, then I'd be able to make videos more frequently. But
Okay.
I live with other people, so with them being around, it's kind of difficult.
Yeah, that's understandable.
No, it does suck though when there's like I think about 6 people living in my house.
Jesus.
So
You have 6 people living in your house?
yeah, sex. No,
Sex
but
people, because that's a number.
yeah. So
That was so unenthusiastic. You were just like, yeah, sex people.
but I get what you're saying though. Like just to find like the time. So I always record all of them in like a span of like 3 hours or something like that. Like I try to do that.
Yeah, that's smart.
Cause if I do it like whenever I feel like it, it's not gonna happen. Like the only like that's why I love doing the podcast because like I would have people walk in on me and I'd be like, oh, you know, like get out, and then I wouldn't have to cut or like edit or anything like that. I would just keep going. So
Because it's the unedited podcast.
yes, exactly, unedited
And
podcast.
then that kind of seems a bit cheap.
A bit what?
Like, well, cheap.
A bit what?
Sheep.
Steep?
Sheep. CHEAP.
Cheap.
Yeah, sheep.
Well, that's why I stopped doing it then. Because it was getting cheap.
I wonder if people watching this are just getting annoyed by us just talking.
Maybe they are, but they have to know that this is real life and
I
real
think-
people.
I think the moment that Cecile ended her story, they just got off.
Yeah. That was
That was
the highlight.
By far the peak of all my live streams.
It's
Applaud you
always
for
a
that.
horror story.
Applaud you for that.
Everything just went downhill after.
Yeah, like
it
this
was
is just
over.
reverting back to what we do every like 2 weeks.
So true.
Basically,
Every 2 weeks, we go from a good story to floppy disks.
yes.
Oh, stop!
Hey,
Hey, there's somebody posting or asking for the link. The chat is full. I think it's a maximum of 10.
Is it? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Somebody earlier said that it's that their computer told you them that it was full.
Yeah.
So I think the limit
I
is
think that was
10.
me.
Yeah, the limit's 10, I believe.
But we have 9 right now.
1, 2, 3.
for
Yeah,
people listening, if you scroll up
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
it's
chat,
I
Cora posted a
it's
link,
there.
I think.
okay. I'll unless you're Mike 1986. If that's the case, you're not allowed in. But here's the link.
And if you do come in, I'll mute you because I can apparently mute everyone.
You can.
Don't tell them that.
Oh.
But yes, you can. That's what's fucked up. I hate Google Hangouts shit.
Oh,
Wait, can we try to get like Mr. S in here for one?
Mr. S?
Yeah, the guy that was always commenting on the video.
Oh, you mean the hater?
I don't think he would. I don't think he would want to join. Plus, I don't think that's good content.
Why? So you guys can what?
I would just
Go
really
ahead,
like to know
When does
what he
this
does in
live
his
stream
free time.
end?
because life.
I think someone has their echo on.
Okay, Hayes. 7. I can't see your name, dude.
7 Hunter.
7 Hunter. Hey, what's up? 7 Hunter.
Dude
must be
with the
still
guitar.
You're musician.
Never mind.
I'm sorry. It looks like the head singer from Smash Mouth.
7 Hunter.
It's so cool.
I feel like this guy has a really good story to share, but he just
Yeah.
Maybe
Here,
he's looking for his mic.
seems
Yeah.
like
Here. 7 Hunter. If you're here, just comment on the live stream. Maybe he's trying to connect.
I should play just my typical Horror Studio 1 music in the back.
Yeah, that might.
What's your favorite song, by the way? Just out of curiosity.
Just
From you
favorite
guys.
song at all?
Like from my videos, like not like in general, but like
Oh.
from my videos. I mean, what anyone asked.
Huh.
Taylor
Hello.
Swift or something.
I believe it was your. You did the ghost stories of Thailand.
Yeah.
On your number 1 story, you played a really sad song. I liked that.
Oh, the
Seven
safety.
is talking.
Yeah, a lot of people asked about that song, like the piano one.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Can you hear me now?
Oh,
hi.
there he is.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey man, hey. Long time listener, first time caller. Actually, I got something that's been happening in my house recently.
Yeah, go for it.
So, I rent a house, and it's a big house. It's a 3-bedroom house, and in Australia, we don't really have like the typical attics that you guys have in the US.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Australia.
He just said it. Australia.
Okay, I was only half listening. I'm
The
sorry.
grass fields, like just keep going. Yes.
So, what we have is like just like a manhole in the ceiling
Okay.
to get to the roof space. So we don't store things up there or anything like that. It's pretty much a dead zone in the house.
Yeah.
And about 5 months ago now, I noticed that the manhole cover was moved. It was gone, like as if someone had been in the attic.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I got a ladder and I went up and I had a look and there was nothing. It seemed strange, and so I put the manhole cover back in its place and climbed down the ladder, and a couple of days later it was open again.
Well, if you need help with demons or ghosts, you can always call me.
I've lived in the house since 2011, and nothing's happened like that before until a few months ago, and now it's happening all the time.
So,
Spirits must
I
be
mean,
awakening.
what do you think it is? Like, are you expecting like something just normal, or?
Yes, I'm typically a non-believer. I try to find a logical
Yeah.
explanation, a scientific explanation of things.
Or
Yeah.
somebody got into his house and is living with him.
That's even creepier.
Someone said that it's wind, but the thing is, we've had a lot of wind.
My room is really dark right now, and I'm just staring at my computer, and I don't want to look away right now. I'm scared.
So I have a story, but it's not Halloween specific, but it is really, really creepy. If
Yeah.
you guys want to
Go
hear.
for it.
So I think I was 10 or 11. I'm 22 now. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I was 10, and we moved into this new house, and everything was fine. There wasn't any like past deaths in the house or anything. Everything was fine. So a week or two later, I started noticing, like, I felt a presence, and I was like, okay, it's probably nothing. It's just the wind or something. And then all of a sudden, I think I was going up the stairs, and then I see a figure of a really distinct woman. Like, I couldn't see much at the time,
That's creepy. Okay.
but then she was just on top of the stairs looking down at me. I was like, okay,
Oh,
whatever.
okay.
Well, did she look like menacing?
No, not at first, but then when I get into more detail, it was just fucked up. But anyways,
Oh, okay.
so that passed, like a week passed, and I was
Turning on
like,
my
okay,
light now. Hold on.
all right.
Okay, go ahead. I'm
Grab a
scared.
blanket. Turn off your light. Anyways.
Yeah, thank you. Anyways, so like a week passed, and I was like, okay, it was nothing. So I was coming home from school, and then I felt it all of a sudden again. This was a week later. I felt it all of a sudden again. And then I saw as like the hair was so black, it was just like tar. It was that was how black her hair was.
Yeah.
And then I noticed her face. I can describe everything that I saw. Her eyes were as red as blood. She had a red dress. Her nails were as red as I can even remember. And she didn't have any shoes on, so her feet was just pale. And her eyes was just glistening red. And then after that, I told my mom and dad. And then they're like, why are you lying to us? How are you, like, why are you able to see this stuff? And I was like, I don't know, why are you asking me? And then 2 or 3 weeks after that, I think it was a month, I saw her again. This time I was with my cousin. But then they couldn't see it. She was inside a house looking through a window, and then it was just her face. Like, her body was there too, but it wasn't that evident. It was just her face. And then she was peering at me. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck did I get myself into? And then a couple weeks passed, and then she disappeared. But till this day, I can still remember every single feature on her body and what she was wearing, and I can still see her face just looking at me. And it still gives me the creeps right now.
So you
telling
have
me.
like nightmares
A
about her.
spirit of anger.
Not so much nightmares, more so just me being able to vividly imagine her
Okay.
anytime I can. Think
That's
about her.
very-
But yeah.
Well, the spirit seems to symbolize anger in a sort of way.
But I didn't feel malicious energy though. I just felt a presence looking at me, like a presence. That was about it. I didn't feel anything evil towards me, so.
Well, must have meant the spirit might have just been looking to pass away.
I don't know, but I can still. If I can draw a picture, I would and show all of you. It's just terrifying.
We can't hear you if you're talking.
He's talking about Jeffrey, the new guy.
Yeah.
The new guy.
Wow. Okay. That sounds like an Asian ghost. I don't know why. I just had that in my mind.
Well, I am Asian, so I don't know.
You are
Maybe it's an
Asian,
Asian ghost.
Well, we're all humans, yeah.
But actually, I just wanted to comment on Seven Hunter. I think that's her name.
Yeah, that's me.
My uncle had a story. Actually, he told me recently too. He used to be in Montreal for school, and he actually had a similar experience to your experience. But his experience was, I think, a bit creepier. Basically, every day he would basically find food in his fridge missing. So that happened for like a really long time, for like a couple of weeks. And then eventually he was like, he couldn't take it anymore. So he I think he set up a camera or he stayed up at night. And then he finally realized what was happening. There was actually a homeless guy living with him.
Oh.
And his roommates, because he was living with like 4 other guys, but this homeless guy was living in like a closet or like some really messed up place. I'm not sure, but basically they were sharing the same space, and for like 3 weeks, this guy would be coming out at night and eating their stuff. That is definitely the most creepiest story I've ever heard. Like, in my opinion, I would rather have ghosts than have that.
Same. You see, I don't know if I'm so I believe I can feel presences. Like, I don't know if it's just coincidences.
Yeah.
All colliding, but I don't know. Like, I get the feeling somebody's watching me or somebody's in the room. Whenever somebody walks in and I'm not looking, I feel like them coming in. That's just something I have. So this story doesn't partially involves me, but it's more my friend. He had just visited his family in Alabama, and he came back. It was like a vacation visit kind of thing. And so Alabama's notorious for like plantations and such, and so they visited one. And so he comes home, and I go over to his house a few days later. We're hanging out, and I feel like somebody's watching me the whole time. I figured it was either his mom or his dad or little brother or something. And I go in, and so we sit down, and he's like, dude, strange things have been happening. And I'm trying to get information, and he starts saying stuff is moving, and I hear walking, and everybody says it's not them. And he's kind of freaking out at this point. So I tell him to just calm down. Maybe you need to stay at my house for a few days or whatever. He declines, and he stays. And I didn't talk to him for 2 weeks after that. I tried contacting him, but he wouldn't answer anything. And so he finally calls me 2 weeks after the fact, and he says there was somebody here. And so I asked, and he said they got a priest in. The priest said that some kind of spirit from the plantation he visited tracked him or attached to him.
Yeah.
And went home with him. And so that was in there, and so the priest basically expelled the spirit or whatever.
Mm.
And so my friend has a history of playing pranks and stuff and lying and telling stories, but the way he acted about this and the way he will not talk about it anymore kind of makes me believe him. But that's his story. I'm not going to say his name.
Good night,
Maybe
you
he'll
guys.
watch this. Oh, you're leaving?
Yeah.
Okay, see ya.
Is it working now?
Have a great day or night wherever you are.
Have a good Halloween.
Thanks. You too.
All right, see ya, man.
See ya.
There
Don't
was
show
one.
your face next time, but bye.
Don't show your face next time, but.
With my
But yeah.
manhole, one thing.
Yeah.
What happened the last time I had to put the manhole cover back in place was there was some greasy fingerprints.
Fingerprints?
Oh.
Yeah.
Dude. Yo, I would check that out. No, I honestly think that it's more dangerous if it is an actual person. I'm just saying, but you said there was nothing up there, right? So.
The only thing I can recommend is if you do decide to set up cameras, please, for the love of God, do not watch the cameras while you're in your house.
Well, I have external cameras anyway.
Okay.
There's no way you can get into the house without a key. And
Make this work. Make sure to know your
up until
wall.
about 2 weeks ago, I had no one living, but now I've got a housemate. But people were saying it could have been wind,
Wind. Okay. The classic explanation for everything, just wind. Just fucking.
Well, because it's just a piece of plaster, basically.
Yeah.
Manhole cover. But the fact that I've been here since 2011 and it's never happened until about 4 months ago.
Your house is just breaking down after 4 years.
Yeah, so
Everything starts breaking down.
So I think it's like a tradesman's been up there, but I've never had any tradesmen go up there.
So I don't know laws with like Australia, but do you have something to defend yourself with at all?
Oh, I got a couple of knives and a big.
Hey, can I ask
keep
you?
those close.
Can I ask you a question? Do you listen to B-Busta?
No.
Okay, you sound extremely familiar to him.
Okay.
No, because he's from Australia too, so I was just wondering if you listen to his stories.
No, maybe I should. But,
Maybe. But hey.
I came across you because I was looking for something to listen to as I was like chilling out in bed at night.
So which one did you come across? The Ghost Sex.
I won't listen to those. Those are just why.
No, if it has sex in the word, I don't bother.
I'm sorry to anybody listening or in here who has had an experience, but that's just weird to me. I'm sorry, like, ghost rape, I thought about that and I joked about it as a kid, and then I found out it was a thing.
Great.
No, same. I thought it was like, yeah, for the longest time I would
Yeah.
I was like, oh, but ghost rape, whatever.
I thought about, with watching the Paranormal Activity movies, I'm like, there's probably gonna, like, be a ghost rape movie. And then, looking now, I'm like, strolling through the internet, I'm like, oh, it's a thing.
It's not a thing. I made it a thing. No one talks about it.
And rightfully so,
you
because
made
it's
it a
just
thing.
so wrong.
It's so like out there that no one talks about
The
it.
only thing I could think of like related is like a succubus, but still, like
Yeah.
those things.
Those are the ones that are doing it. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
talk about in the stories.
How do we always manage?
We get to ghost rape.
We always get to this. There's always that one
No,
guy.
I have a story. I just remembered
Wait,
that
no,
I have a
Ghost
story.
rape. Ghost rape story.
Wait, I've got to follow up to last time we did this.
All right.
I actually decided to watch it
Oh yeah.
since Horror asked me if I had last time, and I got about 20 seconds in, and then my family walked in.
Turn porn on. I mean, easier to explain.
No, that joke's been used
in the middle of
too
a live.
much. It needs something better.
Can you like go?
Yes, let her speak. Yes.
Garrett, go. Please. I'm in the middle of something.
Yo, your
Okay.
family's always walking in on you.
She just muted her mic.
She's like, get out.
I'm so sorry.
SOS help.
Hey, horror studio, I gotta leave.
Oh yeah.
This was really fun.
Yeah, guys. So at 10, we'll end this thing at 10.
Just barely missed the end. Okay. But yeah, thanks for
All right.
having me.
Yeah, man. Have a good Halloween.
You too, man. See ya.
See ya.
Alright, before everyone leaves, I have a story that I'd like to tell.
Okay. There's like.
And it's not a funny story, not like my slider costume story. This is actually a story. So, I was talking with a friend while I'm in bed a few years ago, and I have a tendency to, when I'm in the dark and my mind starts to wander, I hallucinate.
Whoa.
Does anyone else hallucinate in the dark?
No. No.
Okay.
No.
I guess I'm just weird then. Anyway.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Jeffrey. I'm not alone. So I started to hallucinate and panic, and that caused my friend to hallucinate and panic.
It causes her to hallucinate too?
It was actually a her.
It causes her to panic? Or Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then apparently she feels something hit the bed, as in, not like tap the bed, but slaps the bed or really runs into it.
Bro, you're 15, right?
I'm 16, but I think I was 14 when that happened.
So this is your girlfriend?
No. She's just a close friend.
What's with the bed and all that stuff? Okay, anyways.
Because we were both in our beds when we were talking to each other.
Oh, okay. I thought you guys were on the same bed, sorry.
No.
Okay.
Okay, go on.
That's actually it. Something hit the bed and this I thought in the moment when I remembered it, oh, this is going to be great, but I remembered this is actually a pretty lame story. I haven't had that much happen to me, so most of my stories are pretty lame.
Maybe you just got excited or something.
You're not the one that said you. You're not the
What?
one that said that you asked a woman at a stop sign for candy, so it can't be that bad.
Yo, what was the end of your story again? You said your parents walked in?
Yeah. They walked in, and I was about to comment something like, finally watched it, and just know that you should always wear headphones no matter what you're listening to, and just always be safe.
I don't have that problem. My parents respect my privacy.
I swear I should put
You're
like
the lucky one.
I should put like a disclaimer for those, like if I do those in the future. Like I put like mature content, but I should actually put like an 18 plus. Just saying. Just
Do them anymore.
I'm wondering, is someone hearing like thumping noises or something? I just want to know.
That could. Is that my typing?
no,
it's from my
it could be
side.
me because I'm swaying back and forth on my chair.
No, it's from my side because we have been hearing noises in my room for a week now. And
What?
Same face. I thought I was being heard.
no, we have like this kind of.
Why
noise
is it
in
that
back
at the
and
end of
forth.
the live stream I remember all my stories?
Cecile has like an epic life, man. You got like stalkers, you got ghosts, like what else you got? Like,
Yeah, I have my neighbors.
and you're transgender, like Jesus, man.
I actually have my neighbors above me. Above me is their bedroom.
Okay then.
He actually beats his girlfriend.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was going somewhere
Yeah,
else.
yeah, exactly.
I wasn't.
And there's also from that side. One of the funniest moments in my life is when I hear the guy actually scream, "Stop! It hurts." They had sex, and I can actually hear him run into the toilet.
Okay then. All right then.
Is that how it works in Sweden?
This is how it works
I
for my
guess so.
live stream. It just goes, just fucking
Oh,
goes.
it works?
I guess so.
So there's by country, like different country customs.
I don't know.
So in
Yeah, me and-
Japan, the woman says it hurts, and then in Sweden, the guy says it hurts.
Yeah.
And
me
then
and
in
Horror-
America, well,
They're both just crazy. They just want to like.
Yeah, but all our neighbors are crazy.
Me and Horror, we don't have that kind of stuff here in Canada. We just
No,
have like
we have
we have like Drake doing Hotline Bling, and that's about it.
I have nothing special here. Indiana's boring.
Indiana's.
Someone has their echo on.
It could be you.
It's probably you. It's echoing off yours.
Bruh.
Well, crap.
Yeah. Okay,
And now
so
it's gone. Never mind, it's still here.
are there still people actually listening to this? Like Jesus.
I think so. There's like
Yeah.
12 people. Yeah.
Yeah, most people are going. So, any last questions? Any last words? Do you guys like the live stream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Besides it getting derailed, it's actually pretty fun.
No, I think the derail's not bad either. Whoa, there's a. Jesus Christ. Please raid.
Alright.
Or are you gonna narrate this one?
Which one? The one that he just posted?
Yeah.
If you guys want me to narrate, send it to my email. It's easier for me to. Hey guys, if you guys do have stories, please send it there, cause I don't like. I'm trying to get subscriber stories more. I guess I'm kind of afraid, too, of the copyright. So if you guys do have stories, go. And this is for everybody listening. Just put it up there and help me out.
I have some stories. Do you just want me to send it to your email?
Yeah, for sure. Like, yeah. And then if they're like good, I'll talk about them and stuff. So, KingSpook, you're back on. How was this whole thing for you?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, you're gonna join next time?
Yeah, I guess, but the title's kind of misleading now.
It's totally. You know what?
Alright, for the next stream, it should be ghost sex, and everything else that comes up.
No, this one wasn't too bad. Like we had some good stories in this one. Like if you guys see like the one we did last like 2 weeks ago, that was like titled Aliens, and then we talked about like, aliens for 2 minutes.
I helped with everything falling apart.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so you know what? I probably want to end it early then. I guess thank you guys for coming. Have a good Halloween. See you guys in 2 weeks, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Thank you so much thank you for sharing your story.
Halloween.
Happy Halloween, guys.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, guys.
All right. Ciao.